Almighty morning.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Almighty morning.
Nobody knows where.
Yes,
Jess?
yes.
Good grief. How did she know we were
She
here?
got a notification. Hello, Jess. Welcome in. Yes, we're early today. Please share. Let everybody know we're in. We are doing that. Marjana came in too. Wow. It's been a while for Marjana.
Julie's leaving me today early.
Yes, got to go. Happy new moon and 111 portal. 111 portal. Yes. But remember, it's still part of the 1111 portal that's coming up too. So we got a lot of portals going on. We got a new moon. We got Dia de los Muertos. Yes. Hi, Bonnie. Sorry I missed last night. I was ready an hour ahead of time for last night, but yeah, complications, granddaughter, all that. It was Halloween, trick or treating, all that stuff.
Huh? Did your granddaughter go out?
She went out, and I had to sit around waiting for her. So
how old was she? 14.
She's 14. Yeah.
When I think I quit about 15.
Yeah, I think so too. Welcome in. And I hope your healing went well. I just saw your post on JSS, so I saw that. And yes, anybody who wants reading, please get your questions in quickly. It is, again, Dia de los Muertos for anyone who doesn't understand it.
I don't understand it. What you say?
Day of the Dead.
Oh, okay.
You see, you're in this culture here.
I know.
Don't you see any of it?
I see it around. I don't know what to call it.
Yeah, it's Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead.
Basically, the veil is still thin. And this is the day that the Hispanic culture around here celebrates their past loved ones.
Oh, the day after Halloween?
Yeah. All Saints Days, yes. Will I have a good November?
If you want one.
That's your question? Yeah. You are a creator. I hate to be the one to inform this. You are a creator, so hopefully you
better way of phrasing that question. Do you see anything coming up for me in November?
Anything good?
Anything good? How much good do you see coming up?
Yes, I like that. Yes, we will do.
You're going to have a great November. But you're questioning yourself. What's going on? You're questioning.
Yeah.
I see you looking backwards over your shoulder, like maybe, but not really. Big doubt going on in your persona.
Okay. Well, thank you, Rob, for that question too. So we're going to start with Marjana.
Come on, Marjana, spill your guts. What's going
on?
on?
Wrong one. Wow, welcome in, everyone. Law of Assumption. And what is that law, Miss Jess? Okay.
I got to change my background. My gray hair blends into it. Look like I have no head.
And I look great with your background over here.
I got to get more contrast. Or that or dye my hair. I'm not sure which way.
As far as the dyeing your hair? No.
Won't I look 30 years younger?
No. And it's not that. It's just putting that poison on your head.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm sorry.
And then I have to maintain my roots and all of that.
I wouldn't know anything about that, thank goodness.
It's endless.
You sound so much like a woman. Sorry. I had to
my
say
feminine energy.
Hi, Debbie. Okay. We're talking about Marjana. Okay.
And what we've told her so far is she'll have a good November if she wants one. But you're doubting something.
Yes, and she's very hesitant in her solar plexus. She doubts her intuition. She doubts her gut feelings. Ooh, don't be doubting. Doubting Thomas. There's no room for doubts if you love yourself enough.
If you're sitting here and I'm agreeing with Julie, run this thought through your head, and I want you to just close your eyes, take a deep breath, and just go right brain and go up and say, source, spirit, whatever you're comfortable with saying. What would you have me know right now? And see what comes in. Because what I'm getting is you're in good hands. I think everything is great for you right at the moment. And
Trying that, there's a problem.
the T word.
Even though it's try is only 3 letters, it's like tomorrow. It never comes. It never comes to fruition.
Interesting.
I'm working on it. I'm working on
All
it.
that. Or say, I'm going to give it a go.
Yep.
Or if you have the concept down, that's the first step. Now you just got to keep remembering to give it a shot. You know what somebody said?
What?
Brush your teeth with your opposite hand. And it's something to do with realigning your brain waves. I tried that the other night. It's hard. I've never brushed my teeth with my left hand. Have you ever tried? I don't have the moves.
I think I did, but years ago, I guess I got it.
Where I'm going with this is if I do it long enough, I'll get proficient at it.
Yep.
But the first time I can't get the toothbrush to go right, and I can't get up. And I was amazed how different it was. What I'm getting at is stay at it. You won't get it the first time. When you're learning to walk as a baby, you don't.
It takes time.
Yeah. You fall on your butt a few times. But the first process is keep it in your mind. Keep it a frame of reference that, yes, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. But take a deep breath, close your eyes. Do that. That's easy. I want you to relax. You're in an anxiety state.
Worry about the future.
And you're worried about nothing. Yeah. Because it's all going to work out one way or the other, whether you get upset about it or not. And
we did talk about the veil being thinner because of the energies right now. We've got solar flares. We've got we'll do.
Now, Marjana, I realize we're not scolding you. We're not beating you up.
No.
I would love
everybody goes through this. Trust me. Everybody goes through this. But
we deal with it ourselves.
Yep.
Talking to you reinforces it with us.
Yeah.
And
we're preaching to the choir, we know, but
yeah.
Change your mindset. If you need more assistance than what Scott said, check out Don's book.
A good little trick is write an affirmation, stick it on the mirror, bathroom mirror, where you see it every morning, or a note to remind you to breathe, close your eyes, tune in.
And send those questions up. Okay, I was trying to get.
Yes, Jess, I agree with that. Yeah, you got to act. The formula is you act like you've already had it happen, or feel like it's already happened.
Yep. Okay. And the colors in the background are for Dia de los Muertos, so I'm having fun with it today. Okay.
Maybe you were one of those in your past life.
I don't know. Well,
does Mexico draw you?
No, it does not. No, it doesn't.
Ireland draws me for some reason.
Yes, that area draws me. Japan, I have an aversion for it. I have no idea why. So I think funny? More Polynesian culture, more south of that. And I'm drawn to Australia too. So
yeah, you're welcome, Marjana. Yeah. Just I want you to take it. Everything's fine. I see nothing coming your way that's horrific. I like your energy. You're very relaxed, very soft. What are they saying? They're saying that you're very centered. You just don't give yourself credit for thinking that you are. But you've got a lot to offer others when you run into contact with them. Go, be happy, my child.
And today is not just Dia de los Muertos. It is the first of the month. Hi, Letty. And so you can do your new moon rituals, your first of the month rituals, whatever you want to do today. This is the beginning. This is a new day, new dawn, new beginning. So embrace it and make it what you want to make it. What is it? It's not about finding yourself. It is about creating yourself. That comes from James from Sippy Crumbs.
Hello, Debbie Ross.
Hello, hello. Okay. And
Did my cinnamon? Marjoram.
yes, do your cinnamon.
What is that? Is she taking cinnamon or you?
No, that's part of
Spoonfuls of cinnamon?
we talk about this every new moon and every first of the month. You blow in cinnamon into your front door,
Oh,
and
that kind of cinnamon.
and also I want to let you know that
Sounds like
Sherry
pest
Beery
control.
does it. It is pest control. I'll tell you that in a minute. But Sherry Berry suggests that you blow it into your back door so you keep the abundance in your house. And I didn't hear about that until recently, and I love that idea. I don't have a back door, so I don't have to worry about it. But still, the first of the month, you sweep from rough. You sweep whatever. If you put salt down the previous month, or anything else, you sweep from right to left, from left to right, and just sweep your front entryway. We're saying front, no, but you can do this on every entryway, because what you're going to do next is put the salt down, and the salt is to keep negativity out of your house. Negativity and bad spirits out of your house. That's what the salt does. You can put the salt all around your house if you want. And one of the places that the whole city makes a ritual out of this is New Orleans.
Really?
They have a lot of spirits there, and they know what works. And if they do that and it protects them, and we don't feel we're anywhere near their capacity as far as spirits, just think what it'll do for you. Okay. So do that. And then the two ways of cinnamon is just blowing it in, but with your intentions for abundance coming to you. The other way is to put a bill, whether it's $1 bill, a $5 bill, a $100 bill, it doesn't matter. Put the bill on, put the cinnamon on top of it, draw in infinity signs, figure eights, and hold on to the bill and blow the cinnamon in. Leave the cinnamon for at least 24 hours. If you're a clean freak, it's understandable, but blow it in. And the reason why, he said it earlier, it keeps ants out, mosquitoes out, and I found out recently, ticks. Nothing likes that. So, Miss Jess, please utilize that, because I know up in Tennessee, they have lots of ticks.
Ticks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Grass ticks, wood ticks.
Had them in
Believe
Ohio
me.
too when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Get them down by the creek.
Yes, definitely down by the creek.
How do you sweep? She's asking.
Just sweep a broom, whatever broom, and you sweep from left to right on the threshold of your doorways. You can sweep as much at the front of the house that you can, whatever is cement mainly. And if you want to do the back of house too, whatever you want to sweep. I also sweep my my window seals from the outside, the ones that I can get to, and I'll put salt down there. Okay, just
hope that helps.
Yeah. And Marijana, that's for you too. It will help you bring in a positive, abundant November.
Tammy had a question.
Yes, she did. Let me go back to Tammy's question. Well, Tammy had a question, but
anything good coming
no, hold on. This person was first.
Oh,
and it's a guy, so I know how you are. Just give her a hard time. And I do see. Let me get rid of this. I do see that you show a Leo, Rob.
In the courtroom. I'm hearing winner. Seriously, that's what.
And you know what I heard right after that? Chicken dinner. Yeah, I know.
Seriously?
Winter chicken dinner. Yeah, it popped up. And I'm not one who says that, so that's
it's not my.
Not my repertoire.
I go with that, Rob. I hope that helps. go to Kentucky Fried Chicken after the court. What will happen with my motion in court in November? Of course, I have no idea what surrounds us.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like, I don't feel a lot of strong negative energy about it. I'm hearing the word trivial.
Does
Right.
the judge think it's trivial? Because
Maybe.
he put the motion.
Which side is the trivial on?
You said winner.
Somebody thinks this is trivial.
Oh, that's the defendant. Or whoever the
Oh, that
motion's
could be.
against.
Yeah.
And that's what they're
Why am I seeing a ball and chain? Where would that apply?
divorce. I am too.
Yeah.
About shares. Oh. About shares. So it has to do with financial shares or shares in a business or
Well, whoever the other side is trying to blow this off like insignificant. You're wasting my time. You don't matter to them is what I'm getting. You're being disrespected. You're being, I think it's the word narcissist is coming into my head. I don't know.
not you.
I don't know who I'm dealing with here. Not you. I mean the other side. So they're saying take this with a grain of salt. Do the best you can, and know you've done all you can do. You've taken the right motions and you've taken the right steps. The outcome could be a little up in the air.
Ah, there it is. Regaining control of my
Oh.
company from my ex-wife.
I definitely saw a woman, dark hair.
Does she have dark hair, Rob?
I'm just curious. I didn't feel necessary to bring it up, but I saw a female. She's just trying to piss you off. She doesn't need the company. Anyway, you know what you need to do on this, Rob? You've got to go in with the highest positive energy you can about this. Don't go in with revenge. Don't go in vengeance. Don't go in with I'm going to get even. Take it in, and you might even present this if the conversation comes up. But you want the highest for both. You want a win-win for both sides. You don't want to annihilate the other side because that just falls back on you somehow, somewhere, some way.
Also, third eye room.
Oh, good idea. Have you heard about our third room? Huh? It's
Third room eye? What?
our third eye room, and that's where we tell people you're going up here. And okay, you already figured that out. I'm very familiar with that. I've been through that recently. Anyway, here's what we want you to do, Rob. Go in your mind where you, if I tell you to visualize a Christmas tree or a school bus or anything else, go to that spot, build a room, put her in it. If you want to, tie her in a chair so she has to listen to you. What we're doing is getting you to talk to her at her higher self. The two of you are in a different energy there. You can be direct, you can be sincere. She has to hear you there. She can't dodge you. And vice versa, you have to hear her side of the story too. But I want you to approach her mentally, visually, and conversationally with the highest win-win thing you can present to her. Tell her you're not out to cut her legs off, etc., etc. Can't we do this on an amicable? Ooh, there's past life here.
How did I do that?
Tell her one thing about narcissists, they don't like themselves. And man, do I have first... I've left the show. I'm sorry.
He's not left the show. I don't know what's going on.
There I am. Now Julia's left the show.
I know. I can't get this
Anyway,
regulated. Hold on a minute. There we go.
go approach her from the standpoint that she's a wounded little child, because that's what you're dealing with. And tell her you want to do anything possible to satiate her. Go at her with everything positive. They won't know what to do with this, but she has to hear you up there. And I just want to tell you the example I've given before. When I learned this trick, a guy was telling me, a cohort at work, she was trying to get a raise out of her boss. It didn't happen. She went to third eye room, negotiated with him there. Suddenly she got the raise. So FYI, it's a very powerful place to go. But be fair. Don't be vindictive.
Yep.
Take it to the highest level. And that's the most power I can tell you to apply to the situation. I'm hearing she'll have a change of heart if you do that. Yeah, you got to go in there. May not the first time. I mean, next few nights, whatever works.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. They're showing me a flip on her side. She doesn't smile a lot, but suddenly she's smiling. Interesting.
And I keep getting to tell you about unconditional love. You have to have enough for yourself first, but send her unconditional love as well. And just anytime you think of her, unconditional love, unconditional love. The reason why is the same thing he said. She's going to flip to a positive, more positive way.
And I want to throw this out again. If you were sitting in a room and you watched X number of people come through and you looked at each one, you would have a judgment about any of them. The way they look, hair's too long. We all do this, just human judgmental. What I want to go, you find yourself judging her, say, I love you. And that's going to transform the energy. But do that with anybody. If you see somebody on the street and you don't like the way they look or their clothes or whatever, just say, I love you. And that sort of like going to confession. It negates the judgment, but it also gives you a little training on being less judgmental. I'm in that world too, so I'm just passing it on. New trick.
Yeah.
Good luck.
And that's basically
Kill her with
unconditional
kindness.
love,
That's truly just hug her when you see her.
And somebody had said, when you talk about killing with kindness, basically, don't waste your time. It's like, no, sending out love is not a waste of time. Just saying.
It's
Yeah.
not.
And I use unconditional love.
It comes back with you. Hi, Victor.
See, yes. Okay. I see that. Also, what else did I need to tell? Something about Jess. Jess, wash your front door, the door that the cat is spraying on. Wash it with peppermint tea or warm water with peppermint essential oil in it.
Cat doesn't like the peppermint.
No, they'll stay away from it. But this is also a ritual to clean your house and prepare for the month. Wash down that door. I have more positivity when I do that. I have to get back in the habit of it. But that cinnamon does help so much. And the cinnamon should keep the cat away, but if it doesn't, the peppermint should as well. They don't really care for a whole lot of things. It's not catnip. Catnip they'll love, but they won't pee on it. I'm just saying. So.
To do it at my barbecue. Somebody keeps peeing on my barbecue.
Oh, that sounds gross.
I know it is.
Gizzy, is that you?
That's what I don't know. Somebody.
Marking is their territory,
Yeah.
whoever it is. Well, okay. So I hope that helps Rob. And
I think it did.
Yeah. I
You
said thank
just
you.
lightened up a little bit. So go.
yeah,
Just kill her with love.
yep. Okay, let's see. Now Tammy's next. Okay. And the next question I have basically is, who is next on the question line? Allie. So, but we're going to go to Jess first since she put in her question
So we're doing
afterwards. We're going to
Tammy
go with
or
Tammy
Jess?
first. Tammy, and then Jess, and then Allie. And anybody who else wants a question answered, please put the question in.
I'm seeing a daughter, a younger daughter with Tammy. There's interaction with a younger female. I want to say child, adolescent. I don't think adolescent. I want to go younger. But there's interaction in terms of good. It's a little girl that's not in your life full time. There's somebody new coming into your world. Somebody comes in intermittently. There's really good energy between you two. But it's not all the time. Unless this is your daughter and things are changing around for you guys. Maybe you've been on the rocks with each other, but I see a lot of fun interaction with her. I'm assuming in November. I see you reaching over like they're shorter. That's why I want to say it's a child, like they're turning around, reaching down.
Victor's in the house.
You getting any kids? Victor's in the house.
Yeah.
It's a,
Somebody's smoking around here too. Jazz, put out the cigarette.
any good
Thank you, Letty.
What else am I getting for clean the kitchen? I see you in the kitchen.
You see her in the kitchen. What do you mean
She has a
come and
daughter.
clean it?
How old is the daughter? I want to know how old the daughter is. She's going to come to you looking for some help. Something you say to her is very impactful. I see a very startled look on her face.
27.
Okay, so I'm not little. Is she shorter than you? Anyway. But there's something going on with you and the daughter. I'm hearing a new awakening.
Oh, cool.
Those aren't my words.
The feeling I'm getting, and I'm not sure if this is the daughter, but somebody's got their hands on your shoulders and pushing them back. And they're in your face. I'm hearing they're not yelling at you, but they're very intense. So I don't know what they're trying to say. And it's like it's not getting through, or you're. She said, great. What was the question? Did you ask her if getting along?
What I'm getting is the daughter, and it's like, oh, wow. You know?
Yeah, but no, you had asked a question. And
Oh, I
thought
just
she said
wondered
great.
how old she was.
Yeah, you got that before.
Does she live with you, or does she? We've got the holidays coming up, so. But don't.
Oh, this is not her energy. This is somebody else's energy.
Don't. I want you to be all over her affectionately and complimentary. Don't be mother with her. And tell her you've missed her. Tell her what she means
okay.
to you.
I thought that's what you were answering, but I couldn't remember the exact
She
one.
lives with you? Okay. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to have this conversation with her. Open the door. Ask her how you screwed her up. I want you to look at her and say, what did I ever do anything? Did I drop you on your head too many times? Something like that. And I say that affectionately because I had that conversation with my oldest. I have not had it with my youngest. Because I'm running into people that have all these childhood traumas from their parents. And I was trying to make amends if I had really dropped the ball somewhere. Open the door and see what she says on that conversation. Because I remember I had one child in my life, and I said something, and he took completely the opposite take on what I meant. And I did some damage. And once I rectified it, because I said, oh my gosh, that's not what I meant. But if you don't have these conversations, you don't know.
Yeah.
And so have that talk with her. Tell her there's a void in your life with her not connecting, and tell her you want to close that gap, that you miss her. You might check out what her love languages are. Ask you, that's another conversation you can have. You know, what is it?
And it doesn't have to be romantic love. This is love
No.
language for everyone.
Words of affirmation. It's the quality time. Ask her what maybe you didn't do with her in her childhood that she would have liked you to do, because maybe she doesn't know. You know, open these doors. Have those fun kind of.
I get told all the time.
How you screwed up.
Well, anything.
From the sun.
From one son, yeah, which is fine. And he might be on right now. Love you. So, yeah. But
Play with
remember,
that. Let us
you
know
were
how it goes.
different back then than you are today.
Yeah.
Remember that.
You're not the
Don't
same.
take it personally, because you were who you were at that time.
You were doing the best you knew how to do.
Yes.
And so was she, and vice versa. They're saying find new common ground.
Oh, okay. When she was young. I don't know if that's the energy that has their hands on your shoulders, but it's like they're in your face trying to get the message in to you.
Yeah, she's missing it. She's feeling a loss. She's feeling a lack of connection somewhere.
The
This-
daughter?
The
or
daughter. I'm sorry.
Okay. It's too important to correct so child don't get childhood traumas. Yeah.
Of course, I told my oldest that one day he and I were having a row at 10 years old. I said, "You did not come with an instruction book. I'm doing the best I know how to do."
What do you say to that?
I don't remember, but I was mad. And I said that with enthusiasm, whatever the conflict was.
After your mom, I can understand, okay? Yeah.
And I was a good father. I know I was, but he was my test. I was always having to stay one step ahead of him. But
Yes.
he's a good kid. He's the one that, he says, I didn't produce any trauma. And I said, really? Now, the younger one probably has a different viewpoint. I have not talked to him yet.
Well, one of the things that one of my sons said to me when he was young, sort of like you, I hate you. I love you enough for both of us. What is he to say after that? You can't.
You're stuck.
Okay? And that's why I have the saying, rise above with love, because if you really truly love yourself, the love you can give others is just so much more. It's so much more, so much greater. And just keep loving, sending that love out constantly. I hope that helps you, Tammy,
But
that
let
you've
her
got
know
this.
that you care.
Yeah.
She just wants to know that you care. She needs that.
And that you accept her for who she is
Yeah.
and what she wants in life.
I get that she's turned out well. She's
Yeah.
done nicely for herself. Compliment her on that. Don't be afraid to compliment her. Compliments go a long way, especially from a parent.
Yeah.
I remember one time my dad told me he loved me, and I went, "What?" That mean, I had never heard those words come out of his mouth, that way.
I was going to say, what about your mom?
No,
Okay. You weren't used to it from either parent.
my parent was a little more. She was a little more adulating, but that word was not used in our house much.
Wow. That's it.
Not used in my dates much either. Sorry.
I was going to say, I hope not. Let's not do that yet.
I do say I use that word every now and then. I tell my kids I'm proud of them. I let them know I adulate, and I said you've turned out well. Blah blah blah.
I love all three sons and how they've turned out. I know some struggle,
Oh, yeah.
but
You were doing the best you knew how to do.
well, and they're doing the best they know how to do right now, and it's their struggle, but I'm there to support. As my son says, adults should always take care of their children.
For how long?
Well, mentally, I mean, I'm your child. You should, be there for me. And it's like, yeah.
My youngest has threatened me. He said, "Dad, I'm going to find the cheapest rest home I can find. So be nice to me or something."
You need to get that set up ahead of time. Sorry. I've been saying this before. I have trouble relation with my own dad, but I see it was treated like he was treated like the black sheep, and it manifested into behavior he acting out on me as a child.
You know what I get, Victor? Somehow you said things that knocked your dad out of the water. You had some inner knowing
Yes, he does.
that I think your dad didn't know what to do with. And you weren't aligned that way, and he didn't know what to do with your profound awareness. FYI. Yeah, I just see your dad being like, "What the hell?" So good for you.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, oops. Okay. And thank you for coming in, Tammy. Only greatness for you. Remember,
Can I
you're a
have
lot
the
stronger
name
than you
of the
think.
no contact person? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Jess. That's for Jess. So thank you, guys.
Relative or friend? They're hurt, whoever they are. And I want to go female. They're feeling like something has clobbered them.
Allie will be with you soon.
and
Oops, didn't mean to do that.
they don't
Sorry.
understand. They misunderstood something horribly. Something was said, missaid. Intention was taken critically.
There's the name. Trevor, it's a guy.
Okay, guy, not girl. Here's where I want to go with that for you, Jess. Depending on the level of interest you have in this connection or lack of, I would reach out one more time. I would not do it in a text. How else could you do it? Send a letter if you got an address. Just write a little note. Say, hey, I'm sorry if there was any misunderstanding. I didn't mean to convey da-da-da-da. I don't know the details of the situation, but if you're concerned about the no contact and care about it, just reach out one more time. Let him know that you have an interest in at least neutralizing the energy between the two of you. And if there's something he's feeling, needs to know, or whatever else, and you get my gist.
Yeah, but
And then let it go.
this is who I'm thinking of. I'd say run, but or keep it no contact. But whatever you're feeling, remember, retrograde is coming up. Oh, you're not, Jess? Are you smoking, girl? I'm trying to talk here, and it keeps getting caught. Somebody's smoking. Okay, had to get it out. Yes, you are, Allie.
So that was for Jess.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Debbie's next, and then you are after Debbie.
just-
Sorry.
I hope that helps, Jess. It's just the other thing is, like Julie and I were talking this morning, it's not about you, it's about them. And from their standpoint, same thing. So I don't know what value you're putting on this thing. If you got to work this hard at it, maybe just send them a little closure note. Thank you. It's been nice. The other thing to do, take a look at whatever the relationship brought you and look for the gifts. And know that people come through your life for a reason. Keep us posted. I always
Yeah.
want to know how the story ends.
Yeah, I'm not the only one who's feeling it, but I'm not sure if it's Marijuana or who's smoking in the thing.
Drink peppermint tea.
Yes, please. Peppermint tea sounds really good right now. Hi, Bounty. Hello, Sarah Louise. Got
Okay,
you
so
guys on the
Victor,
list.
we got
Okay. Yeah, we're still in Jess. Yeah, Jess. I'm still feeling. Oops, I didn't mean to put that.
You know
in.
what?
Put this in.
that friend thing always makes me crazy. It doesn't work.
What do you mean it doesn't work?
Well,
I'm friends with 2 ex-husbands.
are you?
Yeah.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
You're a nicer person than I am.
I don't think that's it. I think some of your exes have a problem. I mean, you
If
can
they-
handle one at least.
If they came to me and wanted help, and if I could, I would. I
Right.
wouldn't suck them back into my life.
No, just friends.
Yeah.
I mean, treat
But I'm not
acquaintances more.
I'm not going to search them out to go drinking or,
Nope.
you know.
No, I wouldn't do that to either one. I wouldn't want to be drinking with them. They both smoke too. Phew.
Well,
Anyway,
then you've done all you can do.
Right.
It's in his ballpark now.
yeah. And if he isn't, I really like him.
It might be. He's unstable, I'm hearing.
Yeah.
You're the solid one of the two, and you don't have to love them. You don't have to fix them.
Yeah, that's exactly. He's not a fixer-upper. He really isn't.
You want to flip that?
Yeah, he's his own fixer-upper. He has to do the work. You know this, Jess. You can't do it for him.
But I see you the strength of the two.
Yeah,
The
very.
the
You're
grounded
very
part
strong.
and and no, this is about him. Whatever. If you've done all you can do, and you've been who you are, and you've been fair, and you've been upfront, and
Yeah, they're kind of laughing with me because Scott's a better deal than Trevor is. I'm just saying.
See, I keep telling everybody I'm a good
Tell him
deal.
to fly to Tennessee, Daddy.
I'm a better deal than this guy.
Yeah. There's no contest on that. I'm just saying.
I'll give you my profile. So you, she did not find that amusing. That's okay. That's all I'm worth is a thank you.
she's really laughing.
Yeah.
I mean, she's saying prayers and love, but she's really laughing about it. She thinks you are hilarious. And I know Victor does too. So, anyway.
Cool.
I was going to say, tell me you're over 40, please.
I know what
50,
I bring to the table.
60?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I can
Okay,
act 35 if you want me to. I can do this.
Okay, we need to get going before it gets a little bit, yeah, anyway. All right. Okay. I said Debbie and then Ellie. Debbie and then Ellie. And I know Debbie had a question. Debbie wants a general. That's what she said. General.
General.
And if you said something different, Debbie, please let me know.
So what's in?
Rhoda, KK, Letty, Sandra, if you have a question, please put it in because we're doing questions first and then we're going to go into. Oh, Letty already said general. Okay, good. Sorry, Letty.
Jess is 31.
Just a baby.
I'd love to be 31. Oh, the thing.
No, you wouldn't.
Well, I'd want to be 31 knowing what I know now.
Okay, and how old are your children?
40.
And how old
40-ish.
would they be?
They would be, well, they can stay 40. I'll just go back.
No. How old would your kids be, right?
Oh, if
now?
I was 35,
If you were 35.
they'd be in there like just born. Yeah, they'd be under 10. They'd be in there like 5 and 6. They were born in 80. Yeah, they'd be like 5, 6.
Yeah, you really want to do that again?
I enjoyed it, but no. I've done it twice. I like kids, I really do. I'd make a great grandfather if I had some to play with.
Okay, I got that on, Bonnie. Whoa! Sorry, the chat thingy went
Debbie
wacko on
Ross.
me.
So we're doing.
Debbie Ross, general. Unless she said something else.
They show me the railroad tracks.
First word is no, it isn't closed, Bonnie.
Debbie.
But there's a lot of, I'll read you in a minute, but okay, Debbie Ross. Debbie, please say you're here. Please pop in. While we're waiting for Debbie to pop in, I want to run this real quick.
Healing journey. About 2 years ago, my life was like really unmanageable, and I got shut. You know how the universe or God kind of like taps you on the shoulder, you don't listen, kind of gives you a little push, you don't listen, shoves you to your knees, you still don't listen. I got shoved on my ass, and so I needed to really change the way I was living.
Remember that.
Please.
If you're being nudged.
Oh.
I just keep seeing railroad tracks with you, Debbie. Heading down the tracks. They're saying the tracks are clear. You're in pursuit of something. Are you working on some new work, career, position, something, your goal you're trying to achieve? But it sounds like the tracks are straight, the road is open, there's nothing blocking it. The sky is sunny and there's no clouds. I'm not getting any derailment.
Yeah, Debbie, are you here? I went to commercial because I was waiting for you to let us know you're here, and I'm not seeing any replies. Hello.
I'll go to the
Neon
next
bright
one.
lights. Yeah. Okay. I said Allie would be next. Allie, are you here?
Your name is Noah? Oh, I see. This is for spirit, please.
Noah.
They're saying stay true to your heart. Be comfortable with who you are. You have sound. You have sound thinking, you have sound philosophy, you have a sound way of looking at your life and others. I really like your energy. Um, they're saying keep up the good work. I know that sounds very mundane. Unless you want some trauma or drama, I can dig some up, but
No trauma, no drama.
no drama. But there, something is coming up for you. It's all positive. There's an event coming up for you. I want to go with family or a trip or something that you're not expecting, because I see you turning sideways all of a sudden, and there's something coming your way that you had not anticipated. It's all good, whatever it is. And there again, it's back to be true to your, don't try to be something you're not. But you've got a great heart. You got very warm energy. And people sense that about you when they come into contact with you. Have you ever had somebody drawn to you and you didn't realize who they are? It's like going to a class reunion.
Yep.
You know, they just, I remember you, and you go, huh?
Yeah, somebody did that the other day.
Really?
Called me by name. It was nice seeing you again. It's like, I don't remember when the last time I saw this person.
Yeah.
But if it was somebody in high school and they're 65 now, then I can understand. I mean, women, to me, they age, but you know who they were.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas men can change
They
drastically.
lose the hair and everything, yeah.
Well, but one of the things that I'm reminded of is my ex-brother-in-law, and I'm talking my first husband. He looks so much like his siblings, who looked like their mother. The last picture I saw of him was at Christmas before he passed. He looks so much like his father, and I'm talking night
Wow.
and day, people. Night and day. Mother has a thin oval face. Dad has a square, very Germanic looking face, and it
Funny
was
to
just
that
crazy.
dramatic change.
So that's why I'm saying it. You know, it has nothing.
But
They
you
can
have
change.
You
Yeah.
have the kind of energy, Ellie, that people remember you.
And Noah is the name.
But I get a lot. I think a lot of good things come to you. So
Yep.
it's all good, except that it's that love. She doesn't. It's your game.
Noah.
She
Okay.
doesn't love herself.
I think Noah's a guy, but I could be wrong.
Just Allie.
He says the
Oh,
name is Noah.
Noah. Okay.
I am Noah.
Noah. I'm sorry.
I mean, it could be a girl, but I'm getting
Whoever
guy.
you are.
It doesn't matter to us.
No, very general personality.
And then
So keep doing what you're doing.
right before you said that, I got don't let people rake you over the coals. You might be gentle,
Too soft.
but
Boundaries.
be boundaries. Set your boundaries and protect you. You are the most important person to you. I don't care if you have 100 children. You are the most important person to you, because you can't take care of those 100 children
It is woman.
until you're ready. It is a woman? Good. Okay. When they said no, I just want to make sure. Good. I didn't feel any energy on either side. You're very balanced.
How cool.
I'm from
cool.
Egypt. Okay, cool. We get people from all over, so thank you. And Victor, who's also talking on here,
Sage.
he's from Sweden.
Interesting, Allie. Interesting. So I don't know what to call you, Noah or Allie. I like the name Allie.
Sageness. I like sageness. Can I call you Sage? I love Sage. Sorry.
Hey, sage or sage?
Sageness. Sage.
Okay,
Wisdom.
you know where your work is.
A
Take
lot
care of
of
yourself.
wisdom.
It's okay to say no. Oh, you had parents that beat that into you.
Right.
You were taught it was
Yeah,
okay.
culture. Very much so.
Okay, yeah.
And I know building those boundaries is going to be tough. And I think you've been working on it. But remember, one brick at a time.
But
Like
you're
one
aware
step
of
at
it.
a time.
That's huge. If you're aware that you don't have boundaries, now you know what to start. It doesn't come overnight. You got to reprogram.
And I know in a lot of cultures, it's easier to start with your same gender than it is trying to set up those boundaries with others. But they're telling me that you need to be authentic with yourself. Speak your authenticity to everyone. That's what they're saying now.
We are happy to be part of
Yes,
this.
and thank you for coming in. It's nice to see you.
Keep those boundaries up.
Yep. Oh. Oh, sorry about that. I went to get. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sandra Dole. Women's dialogue.
I should have known, Stephen. Well, it's pink hearts.
Well, yeah, but when they say Noah, I
Guy
don't want to
wouldn't
assume
do
either
pink
way.
hearts. Please
You don't know a lot of guys, I know.
don't.
Just saying. I'm not saying. And I'm not saying anything wrong with that. Definitely not. Sandra, we called you
Oh, that's my shirt.
before, so I'm gonna go with Letty next. I haven't seen Debbie back. This is for Letty and Sandra. If you have a specific question, I know you popped in appreciating everyone's dialogue. So if you have a specific question, we can read you direct. But whatever I say, sorry, I should have had you do that. Whatever is said to one, if it resonates with you, embrace it. Please embrace it because it's meant for everybody here. Okay, current energy spirit team message.
I just asked what and they're saying, be patient. There's something you're anxious about. And they're saying it will come to fruition, but you're traumatizing yourself over it. In other words, relax. Something you've been working on for a while and you're afraid it might not happen. And what they're wanting to remind you is, whichever way it goes, it's okay. Don't put your whole life's value on the outcome of whatever this goal is. Because you're still you, and it's just another gate to go through, another turn in the road, they're saying. If that makes sense for you, I can feel it in my bones.
He doesn't usually get feelings. I've got that your spirit team is just, they're so close to you right now with the veil being as thin as it is. They're almost bombarding you with all the information you need, and it's hard to digest all the things that are coming to you. If you have selenite of any shape, okay, clockwise around your head. So you're pointing down and you're doing clockwise. So your head would think it's counterclockwise, but it is actually clockwise. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So you would put it around your head to help cleanse that, the crown chakra. Cleanse it, cleanse it, cleanse it, cleanse it. And then hold on to the selenite if you have a wand or anything, and just get that negative energy away to cleanse that that crown chakra. It'll help. Okay.
Hope that helps.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go back to Sandra. I hope that helps, Letty. Yes, please let us know. Hopefully we'll see you next week.
Just FYI, everybody here, we're going to quit a half hour early today. Julie needs to leave, so we'll be done at 10:30, not 11 our time.
Yep. We did start a little bit early today because I guess we didn't. No. We're at 55 minutes right now.
Happy Friday from Canada. What's going on, Sandra? Are we working on Sandra?
Yeah, we're
She
going to go
has
to
the
Sandra
lake thing
next.
going on.
Yeah, she has a lake thing.
Well, I first wanted to go to Claudene.
Okay.
And mushrooms.
But she's in Canada, and I don't know the rules in Canada, but you can definitely get a hold of Claudene. I'm going to put that up there right now.
Claudene is our mushroom lady.
Okay. Oh, speaking of, oh my goodness, Miss Claudene. This is Miss Claudene.
We were just
Sandra.
talking about
This is
you.
Claudene. Claudene. This is. I'm trying to find her again. This is Sandra. So if you want to let her know what she needs to do with her leg situation, But in the meantime, I'm going to pull up. Yes, this is what I'm going to pull up. This is Elevated by Claudene's. Yeah, I did put the right phone number.
Enjoy your
in.
trip with Claudine. That's just worked with her. Oh, she knows you're going on a trip.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we announced it on Tuesday. Get a hold of her on her email or at her website, elevatedbyclaudine@gmail.com.
Bye, Victor.
Or, oh, bye, Victor.
Thanks for hanging.
Yeah. Always love it when you're in the house. Okay. And yes, Mystic Bond, we got your information. Thank you, Jess. Okay. So, Sandra, are you haven't replied to anything we're saying? If you can, activate that QR code or click on that QR code.
Sarah Louise.
It would be great. Find something too. I'm here too. Yes, got that. But the reason why I wanted to let her know that Claudine was here is because Claudine's the person to get to as far as leg situation. Claudine is a dosing specialist. She helps get people off of pharmaceuticals, drugs, and other addictions. So please get
I
hold
also
of her.
want to get her. We could send her Tina's. Escotos.
Oh, okay. That's okay. You can just say hi to Claudine. We're not sure what your situation is. I'm going to tap into that information. Hold on a minute. I'm getting at least 2 spots. So it's one leg that's causing the problem? Because you said leg situation, not legs. I lift my hands. I'm not going to put them on my legs.
I can think of.
What are you feeling?
I'm thinking of where I would go if I'd send her to where I'm going. If she's tried things that aren't working. So now I'm going to Tina and I'm going to my magic chiropractor and I'm going in my head and Claudine's my first thought.
Yeah.
Because she could help her. We have a healer here locally that I would go to too. She's done some interesting things with people. And she could even work on you remotely if you would like her number and name.
We have a lot of people that were mentored by Miss Tina too.
If
That
you would
did
like,
that.
email me and I'll send you her information. It's located right hip.
Right hip. Okay. I had a little bit on the right side, and then I have overindulgence or overworking on
Sounds
the
like you need
left side.
like massaging or something.
Dislocated. It needs to be put back into place.
Maybe somebody needs to kick you in the butt. Sorry, this came to me. I was
Well,
visualizing
I thought that.
knocking it back in.
Yeah, but I feel it's more of a pulling back into place. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They have a tendency to pull on the legs to get them back.
Dislocated. You go to a chiropractor? If you are, you're not going to the right one.
I would always refer to osteopathic physicians. All in that. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're saying your answer's out there, but you aren't looking. You're waiting. If you're waiting for it to knock on the front door, it's not going to happen.
I think it's more she's following tradition.
Okay.
One doctor tells her something and
Yes.
she's listening.
Open some other doors.
Yeah, somebody told me the other day that
They're out.
She-
Go ahead.
she told the doctor that she wanted to have a hysterectomy. And he said, you're only, I forgot, 28 or something. So no, I'm not going to do
They
that.
won't do it. Yeah.
But the thing was, she went to a male doctor and she said, I just listened to what he told me. No chiropractic. Good. I don't believe him.
You don't?
I've had too many bad things.
My wife had a lot.
My doctor, my grandfather was an osteopathic physician, which is a medical doctor and a chiropractor in one. But they're all about bones. And when she's got a hip problem, to me, a bone
Well, the
specialist.
chiropractor I go to doesn't do anything, but he barely he puts me on wedges. They don't do any.
Oh,
He doesn't
okay.
do any of the twisting.
Okay.
You
So
don't
that
want to
might
be
be-
cranked on. There's also myofascial massage, fascial massage. I'd look into some of the massage, therapeutic massage in chiropractic. I've been doing chiropractic, and they can put stuff back in place that just popped out.
Yeah.
And if you don't like a chiropractor, find a different one.
Yeah.
That's truly where I would go. Been there, done that.
And I started to.
Or you start drinking a lot.
No, that's not a thing. What was it? Hygiene. Oh, Letty, we already read you. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing that too. Okay.
Ooh, there's
Oops,
Claudene's input.
Yep.
You know
Polarity energy treatments postpone indefinitely.
what? On that note, with Claudene's
Yeah.
statement, what's your diet like? Are
Yeah.
you taking supplements, minerals?
What do you put
You got to
into
have
your
all that
body?
stuff. You can't just make it on Captain Crunch Berry cereal.
Oh, stay away from anything Kellogg's.
Stay away from anything commercial.
Yes, that too. Do it yourself products. That's what they popped in my head.
You don't eat anything from the center of the grocery store. It's all the peripheral. Some of the stuff in the peripheral isn't good either.
Well, if you go to Sprouts, the produce is in the center.
I was thinking Safeway. That's what popped
Yeah,
in my head.
no, that's usually the thing. But remember, anything with the
Processed
4,000
meats.
is
All that junk.
what take the vitamins. Okay, thank you, Letty. Are you taking the B like Claudine said? Lack of vitamin B.
She eats on the fly.
Oh, too fast and furious. That's the word I got.
And out of convenience, which means, are you a fast fooder?
Well, and if she's taking vitamins, again, that's a quick fix.
But there's vitamins, and there's vitamins.
Yeah.
There's supplements. Or you need minerals, some good mineral supplements, and the whole package. I don't see where just an average multiple vitamin works, because sometimes you need massive doses. But there's something missing.
Yeah.
Find some, checking the massage. That hip it needs to be put back.
Have you had a appendicitis? Did you have appendectomy? Julie Show Sherry. Oh, that's true too. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Bonnie. Oops, wrong one.
Don't eat meat.
She doesn't eat meat? Good.
There's something where you're not telling us.
If you don't eat meat, what's your blood type, please? Miss Sherry, where are you? This is Miss Sherry's YouTube.
No appendicitis.
No appendicitis. Because I'm feeling a black hole on that side. Oh, works with Brian, and he's good. Brian's a healer too. Okay. So get a hold of Sherry Berry. Okay, lack of vitamin B6, 12, 3, and 7 can cause nerve damage in the legs and hip. Even if it's dislocated, it's causing cesarean. Oh, okay. I only had 3 of those. And they did cause I can't even think of the word. They cause problems in the bladder because of adhesions. That's the word. Yes. So have you explored that? You had an ultrasound to explore adhesions. Because, yeah, I'm feeling a black hole in that. But it's off to the right side, so I don't know if it has something to do with your male. I'm moving something so don't feel that. What is it? How old are you, Miss Sandra? Bonnie is asking. So you've only had one cesarean section?
No.
No, what?
Oh,
What was the question?
you
She
asked
said-
me how old she was, and I didn't get it.
Oh, she said no. I don't know if she said that for another previous question. Okay. Pulsating. Oh, she hasn't had a ultrasound to check on the adhesions. Because anytime we have an operation internally,
She's 72 months cesarean.
oh, colitis. Ah, colitis on the right side. My mom had colitis. I understand. One cesarean, yes. Wow, you had them before I did. Only like, I don't know, 7 years difference. So.
Okay.
Anyway, anything
I'm
else?
out of
Anything
tricks
else?
on this one. Other than the chiropractor.
What would mom do? Colitis. So you said she didn't eat meat. Is that what you said before?
Yes.
Okay. So something. Okay. Do you have any kidney issues? They want me to ask that before they ask something else. But get a hold of Sherry Berry as far as getting a hold of Brian, the healer that was on last night. And he should be able to help. Again, Scott's email address is scottunderwood at gmail.com. And he'll get you in touch with Tina, who does remote healing as well as Brian. And it takes flax seeds for the colitis. Is it helping?
I've heard pros and cons about it. Is it lack of fiber?
And are you taking the seeds themselves, or are you drinking flaxseed milk?
Flaxseed oil? Is it flaxseed?
Or yeah, I think there's oil too. But the milk, I drink the milk. It has protein in it, and it's pretty good. Because when it comes to colitis and having seeds, it's not always the greatest.
I was going to say the seeds get stuck or something.
Seeds get stuck, so seeds are not really good. So hopefully it's in a form of milk or something liquid, because you don't, even if you're taking capsules on the flaxseed, I'm feeling that's not good, because now there more and more stuff is happening on the right side, lower right side. It's bothering me. In hot water. Yeah, I drink flaxseed milk that's already made. Yeah, I know it's already processed, but I'm very careful about which one. I don't get the ones with the added sugar or anything like that. Anything else.
What resonated?
Cool.
What wisdom did we throw out that was so perfect?
I think she might have gone back and listened. She can do that on YouTube. So, okay. In diverticulitis, they get stuck. My mom ate a lot of good things, but she didn't get the small seeds. And she also had the
Take a lot of magnesium, you will have no trouble with the bowels.
magnesium.
I promise you.
And speaking of magnesium, let me get this QR code back up here. There is this new product out. It has lavender and magnesium. I don't have it with me, but it is a spray that you spray your bottom of your feet, and you can spray your legs, rub it in, and it'll help you with your magnesium and help things move faster. And if they slide my bowel movements out easier.
There's a product called Calm that is available in a store here. You can get it online. Just a magnesium powder. And you won't get too far from the toilet, I promise you.
But you soak them in water, you said. And like I said, I love the flax milk helps to me the same way, but just water and seeds are probably better because they're not processed. But there's so many things you can do to get easier bowel movements, and magnesium is. We're all deficient in magnesium, or pretty much so. But make sure if you Epsom salt bath, yes, exactly. That's
I
magnesium.
promise you, magnesium.
Yeah, I'll go with the psilocybin too, because get a hold of Claudene for that as well.
Magnesium powder that tastes like lemon.
Full of magnesium, yes. Yes, Epsom salt is a very good
I
one
don't
for
think we're
those who
taking
can do it.
enough calcium, magnesium.
Bone basics, calcium, magnesium. Yeah, those are bone basics. But they have to balance each other out. Calcium, magnesium has to balance each other out. Potassium and sodium has to balance each other out. Everyone's deficient. Yeah.
Bye, Claudine. Thank you.
Thank you, Claudine. Can you send me a picture if you get a chance? Send me a picture of the of your product, and I will the magnesium and lavender, and I will post that up. Thank you. Bye.
Magnesium, no Epsom salts. Take it internally.
Okay. Yep. Well, again, that magnesium spray helped a lot too. Got to be at service. Yeah. So, okay. All right. Well, hopefully some of the stuff we said helps. Whatever resonated with you highest, please come back and let us know how things go for you. And yeah, I'm hearing traction too. So as far as the hip itself.
I get to a chiropractor. It'll either work or it won't. But if you haven't tried it.
But if they don't resonate with you, find another one until you find the right one. Right?
Right.
Okay. Oh, let's do this because it should be pretty quick. Neon bright lights. Are you here? One of the first things I need to tell you on this is that we cannot tell you how JL feels about you. We can tell you what kind of energy is coming towards you because we cannot tap directly into their energies. Now, is JL the Virgo or are you? I know that doesn't make a difference to you.
No, that's fine. But names help me. JL, so neon brightness is asking the question. I'm assuming it's female. And
neon bright lights, yeah.
JL is male, probably. I'm hearing indifferent. The thing I've learned to recognize if people are inconsistent in connecting with you and they're not asking you questions about you, kind of move on.
Yeah.
If it's work, it's not worth it. It should be easy. There are different magnesiums, and there are 5 different ones.
Okay.
Yeah, it's what is JL.
Are you feeling anything?
No.
Or are they not replying?
I just heard the word indifferent.
Okay. All right. And they're not replying, so I'm going to go on. Let's see. Sarah Louise, you're next. Rhoda and KK, are you here? If you are, please give me your message. After Sarah is Miss Bonnie.
Hello, my cat.
And then Mystic Bond, because those are. Oh, That's who was the one who came in with the cigarettes. Alrighty, got it. Not you, Bonnie. Mystic Bond is after that. Okay. Anybody here of those people?
Sarah,
Sarah Louise, you're here.
I'm
'cause you
here.
just said.
Okay, with question,
Okay.
my dear.
I thought I.
She says she's here.
So did you want just a general? I mean, highest and greatest? Sorry, I don't like using generals.
High five. We are waiting on Sarah.
High
Louise.
five. It's Friday. What is the menu of today, Miss Sarah? Miss AMG. Miss A5 says. Okay. Oops.
Whatever I need to know. Okay, so hang on to your hat. Here we go.
Yes, this is Black Cat.
So here's the words I'm getting. You've been in turmoil lately, but whatever that turmoil is coming to an end. They're saying no need to worry about further action. It's all settling down. If that makes any sense to you, that's what I'm getting. And excuse me, my cat's getting comfortable on my desk.
Trying to.
Sarah Louise. They're saying that whatever you've been through isn't for nothing. There will be cause to celebrate at some point. So look for the gifts in this thing, whatever it is you're coming through. You've learned something in the process. And they're saying don't be dissuaded by the outcome. It's meaningful. So you know what they're telling me. That's as far as we're going. I don't know what you're getting.
What I got is you need rest. Rest is very important for you right now. Something, all of a sudden, right eye. What is it? Male energy, hiding something in plain sight, can't see. Wow, yeah. And then they're going back to rest. But what I got in your solar plexus is indecisiveness. First, by the feeling, I asked, is this indigestion? And they said, no, indecisiveness. Oh, wow. Now you are surrounded by, remember the veil is thin and there's a lot of ancestors around you right now. It's very, very warm for me right now. And yes, it's almost a melting thing, but I'm not going to say that. Just, wow, you are surrounded. Please listen. Take as much time as you can just to either meditate, sitting in the power, sitting in the love, whatever it takes to quiet your mind. Please do so and just let them talk to you. You might ask a question first. Oh, and the other thing they're saying is free writing. Start writing.
Ooh, interesting.
So how are you feeling?
I'm hearing
About
it wasn't right for you. Yeah.
Well, that was not right for you because its indecisiveness is like, I can understand that.
It was draining her energetically.
I'm hearing life energy too drain. Good work.
You aren't walking away empty-handed with this. You've grown from it. You've taught a lot about yourself. I think you've learned to not be so complacent, or what would I say? I don't want to say
accommodating.
Yes.
You've been so accommodating for others.
Learning to fight back a little bit. The run back thing I understand, but here's two things you got to understand. What are you running back to? Are you running back with a fantasy of what you think it could be? Are you running back with a fantasy of
what it used to be?
What it used to be. Maybe if I do this, it'll be that. But if you haven't been able to find the trick in 7 years, it's probably not there. It's they're saying it's time to move on. You've got a bright horizon in front of you, but you've made a big comeback out of this. Not comeback awareness. You've made a big shift in who you are. They're saying you're taking a better stand for yourself, which is good. And the on and off thing, just tears you apart. And you might want to go back.
Yeah. This song, listen, scream it. It is about what you're talking about. I want to go back and do it all over.
Okay, there's your
So-
cue. Yeah, you can't fix somebody. You can't love somebody enough to fix them. They've got to
Right.
do it themselves.
You're on an enlightening
Yeah.
ascension enlightenment and ascension, and he is stuck.
You're caring and you're giving and you are thinking you could fix things but what are you loving? There again, analyze what you're loving.
Okay. Again, loving yourself more. And I know you've been working on it, but the unconditional love, change that, how do I say it? Romantic love into unconditional love
You still appreciate him as a human.
as a human and as a being, as a person. You love them, but it's unconditional. You don't want anything from them. And
And
The
reference the going back thing. Just remember what has caused you. Remember the part that's so uncomfortable. That's what you decided to leave because that's not going away.
Yeah.
Remember who they are, not who you want them to be
right.
or who you hope they're going to be. And he's going to have a change of heart on this, but he didn't ever think you were going to leave, I don't think.
Yes. I had a 35-year relationship that is over. And I know I've forgotten who I am.
Good way of
Yes.
putting it.
Exactly, Sarah. Now, this is your time. Okay. History is over. Her story begins. Okay.
I see her emerging like a butterfly out
Oh,
of
yeah.
the cocoon.
And Sarah, and anybody else who's interested, and Bonnie knows where I'm going here, is why don't you come and see us on Tuesday evening? We have a free Zoom class. Everybody has the abilities. Everybody does. It just depends on what they do about it. Because practicing all the time is very important. It helps hone your skills. It helps them develop. It helps your understanding of so much. Believe me.
Sarah, I keep wanting to go, keeps pulling me back. What is it you love about this guy? You're giving everything, but there's something there that he represents that's you thought he might be able to fulfill. Oh, you have kids.
Stay at home though.
Well, that's what that means.
Oh,
Ow. If you had everything to lose and you had everything to gain, that was the. So there was not some mutual respect there.
No.
If that's the way, yeah.
and 7 years off and on, and you have 2 toddlers. It's you and the kids. That's the most important. Not to cut him out completely, no. But unconditional love for him. For what he gave you. You have 2 kids. That's enough for unconditional love.
They need you, so don't. I know it's rough. I keep running into other single mothers. I'm amazed what they pull off, how they recover, come back.
So was this a recent hat drop, or how long ago was that he said this to you? Oh, you stopped doing things you love, and he slowly started distancing himself? Last week. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so everything's so
Yeah.
raw for you. I get it. You're realigning.
And not only that, but he saw the writing on the wall. He knows you're ascending. He feels a vibration change in you. That's why he was distancing himself.
Whether he's conscious of it or not.
Yeah, he can't keep up with it. he can't keep up with you.
Excuse me, those are his words? Wow.
Not anything you are now, no. And you were never garbage.
If those are words he was using,
It's time to take the trash of him out.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there wasn't any mutual, okay, you did the right thing. Run.
Yeah, he felt it.
There's no reason to put up with that kind of.
No.
It's not fair. It's not who you are. And here again, it's not speaking of who you are. It's speaking of who he is.
Where he is currently.
And you don't want your kids watching all of that either, and all that anger that's going on and going around.
Whether they're male or female children, it doesn't matter.
However, when you think of him, say, I love you. And
Yes.
keep him at a distance.
Will I be able to survive? Yes.
Of course you will.
Yep. Well, I don't know which state you're in. I don't know what country you're in. But there is help out there. I stood in a line 3 hours just to get money to pay health insurance, I got it. So I know it.
Even if you got to get into a shelter, the shelter can tell you where to go.
Yeah.
But there's no reason to stay home.
PA. Okay. Yeah. With what's going in Pennsylvania right now. Yeah. I know there's plenty of help out there. If anybody else is Pennsylvania.
But start today. Start making some phone calls.
Yeah. If you haven't already. I know you probably have. But it's planning time. It's action time, actually. That's what they're saying.
Shelters are full. Help is scarce.
Yeah. I know everybody keeps saying Tuesday's going to make changes. But don't stop now. Churches, I don't know, synagogues. There's so many different women groups. He owns the house I live in. Yep. And you've just been in and out of this house for the last 7 years. You haven't been consistently there. Remember, you have 2 children, and you should be able to get Social Security for them.
My guess is you two are not married.
I am working DoorDash, yeah, which is what brought.
Oh, he didn't want you working.
Ah,
He was losing control.
yes, makes a whole lot of sense.
That's why he was happy with you being this. Okay, that's what papers.
Sign what papers? Yeah. He signed the papers for the house because you were in the middle of giving birth to your youngest. Was it supposed to be your house too? This is all legal stuff.
Yeah.
So I
not our area.
know, I haven't heard from this group, which they used to be very helpful for a lot of people, not particularly me making money outside of what he could control. But if I didn't make money, I wasn't.
It's the control
help out.
thing. You are becoming independent.
Okay, but if I didn't make money, I wasn't to help out. I didn't understand that one. Yes, I was in for a long time. He signed the papers for the house while I was in there.
We're not sure what you mean by
It
which
was
papers.
traumatic. For the house, put his name on the house instead of hers too.
Well, that means they bought it and signed escrow and she wasn't there. They must have bought it while he must have bought the house while she was sick.
And she was, she was in the hospital. She was
he
in
bought
there a
it
while.
in his name only and didn't put her name on it, it sounds like. Are they married?
Are you married? Oh, you weren't helping out.
Well, this is all legal stuff.
Yeah.
Hello, NDH.
There's definitely advocates out there to help.
Even check with some of the churches.
Yeah, well, churches, synagogues, whatever, religious things, but also women, not just women shelters, but women groups. I know you have 2 children, so it's a little tough to do things.
But don't, if you like Julie said, if you haven't done it, start making some phone calls.
Yeah, well, she already has because she says that the shelters and all that stuff she's already has. Oh, oh my.
Wow.
And you're still not married, right? So you died, you gave birth and died, and they revived you?
Brought you back. Well, that's a good thing. The kids needed you.
Well, and the universe has more for you.
Just ask for help.
Yep. And I know you have. Just keep moving forward. You've got this. You know it's going to take a while, but it's one step in front of the other. Okay? Thank you
Let us know
so
how that
much.
goes.
Yeah. And keep coming in, seeing us. But we don't give more than about one reading a week. So let's see. Miss Bonnie. Okay. Okay, your heart chakra is not closed. It's hurt. It's you've got walls protecting it.
Bye-bye, sir. Thank you.
There's warmth around it, not the fire within. Also on the top, it's it's waiting for something. What is it waiting for? And your son Bob, he's okay. This is what I'm getting. Mom, you've got this. I need to focus on Tyler right now. But you've got this. And there's so many people around you, so many animals around you. You've got this. You don't give up on any of us, especially yourself. Wow. What else needs to be done? What else does she need? And I'm glad the healing worked, but there's some more healing that needs to be done. Some about 1 more week. What? No, go back to the heart chakra. Yeah, up on top, it's just anticipating something. And right above that, oh, your high heart chakra. They're telling you to get back to your embrace your divinity a lot more than you are right now. I know you believe in the angels and all, and they're there around you, but work with your divinity right now. And they're asking you to do a high heart chakra activation. There is warmth in your around your heart chakra. They would like you to build up your unconditional love for yourself. You're so worried about everybody else. This is about you now. Okay. Ooh, wow. Wow. I hope you were here, Bonnie. Did you have anything for Bonnie?
No, because I was tuning into what you're saying. That's the heart chakra stuff is yours.
Yeah, but are you getting any messages for Bonnie?
My sense with her is that she's worrying about stuff that she shouldn't be worrying about.
Right. Everybody else but herself, and she needs to take care of herself.
She's anxiety about future stuff.
Yeah, she is.
Pull a card for yourself. Let's see.
Do you have any cards?
My cat is sitting on me.
I'm here. I hope some of that But one more week and get another healing, a
Oh.
different spot. This is for you, but,
but give us a number 1 to 32.
well, I was pulling this for
Read that.
Bonnie.
Peace. See it?
Just
Relax.
Okay.
Take 2 aspirin and call us in the
Oh,
morning.
no aspirin, no aspirin.
Does that make sense, Miss Bonnie?
I'm hearing take. I asked mushroom pills. They said moringa. So if you're not taking moringa, they would suggest moringa, but that's up to you. There's so much warmth surrounding you. Just get that fire built inside.
She puts on a good front for everybody.
Yeah, she does. She helps everybody else.
Yeah. We all do that for some
Yeah.
reason. Yeah, she's not taking care of herself.
Yeah, she does that. I know, we're always the last one that we take care of, but we're the most important one. I know, she's got so much.
I just feel this tremor. Constant tremors. With
Is it
her.
a good thing or a bad thing?
Oh no, I mean she's just jittery all the time.
Yeah.
Living on that edge of she's always expecting something to go wrong.
When's the next shoe dropping?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I hope that helps, and I will talk to you later.
Pull a card for us. See
But peace. Find your peace.
Okay, I'm confused.
What?
Modify a current unhealthy lifestyle. So they said their life is unhealthy, but they keep doing it anyway.
You don't love yourself enough. That's obvious. Sleep, cigarettes. Sleeping is good to a point. Cigarettes, not good. That's why I
You
had to
just
keep
haven't
pulling this up, because I knew someone was smoking.
You just
on it.
haven't decided to do it.
I've become slow, a whole mess. I'm trying to use a journal. No trying. I'm working on using a journal and plan days. Don't plan the days. That's a big mistake. Don't try and plan anything.
There's nobody in their life holding them accountable.
Right.
They're a loose cannon. So it's affirmations. If you can put one up that you can keep it in your head.
Even the simple one, I am worthy.
You don't like yourself.
I mean, no. Yeah. There's no unconditional love person. This is a great book for anybody who needs a change.
Where's all the self-shame coming from? Who beat you up? Who told you aren't worthy? You got to get rid of that first. And so what you're doing is you're not diluting, you are.
Are you saying you sleep in the wrong hours because that's when you could be working? Or you sleep in the wrong hours because that's what your body needs?
Or to escape.
Or to escape? I mean, what do you mean sleep in the wrong hours? If your body needs sleep, then you need to flip your working hours or something.
The bottom line is you haven't decided to alter your behavior.
Yeah. You've got to make the decision.
You haven't had enough yet, or you wouldn't be asking us. You'd be doing it.
Yeah. I think I do like myself.
No. Wrong.
Wrong answer. And we're not trying to, believe me, I deal with this every day, and I've worked on loving myself every day for the last over 2 years straight. Yes, I know I'm older than that, but I've been concentrating on it, and I'm up to the highest level of love that I take in and radiate. I am infinite, pure, perfect, unconditional love. And when I can say that, believe me that the energy just changes.
They don't like their current lifestyle.
Nope.
That's
They don't like
like
it.
getting in the shower. You have a hot knob and you have a cold knob.
Yeah.
And you're taking a cold shower and you hate cold showers.
Mhm.
And you have the choice of turning the hot one on the other side. they're
But they
choosing.
don't.
No, they're choosing. You can turn the hot water on or the cold water on.
An insomniac at night, sleep during the day. Got that. But what that's trying to tell you, you need a nighttime job. When you can't sleep, do something productive when
Yeah.
you cannot sleep. Don't try and sleep. Do something
You're wasting time.
that your body wants you to do. Your mind, body, and soul are not connected. They're not in sync. Your body is telling you one thing, and your ego, your analytical brain is telling you another. Stop listening to the ego because
The
that's gotten
hemisphere-
you in the wrong stuff.
Hemispheres are out of balance.
Yep.
There are some processes, and they do it for PTSD people with sound waves, and you go in these sessions, and I can't think of the name of it, but you're out of sync mentally, and you're out of sync with the light, and they're PTSD treatments. If you're interested, email me. I'll find the name. I don't know what part of the world you're in, but I could get the name of the treatment. There might be a practitioner. I took 10 sessions with this process. They put headphones on there, and all they do is they run sounds between the two headphones, all kinds of different frequencies. It's interesting.
There's his email address. You can write at night, whatever you can do at night.
You just might be wired that way. I mean, some people are nocturnal, some people aren't.
No, it is not healthy to stay awake at night because there's some people who are nighttime people. I'm just saying it. Who prefer the moonlight to the sunlight.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Your body is what you contracted it to be. Okay? This is the life you've asked to lead.
Then go with the
Don't
flow.
fight. Yeah, go with the flow.
See what happens.
Yeah. I love owls. Okay? I do well at night. But I'm much better off first thing in the morning.
I'm a morning person.
Yeah. So you've got to make the choices.
Well, what's that? The Japanese were big on this.
What?
There's a rhythm that your body is in. And they plot some of this stuff. And I can't think of it.
Yeah.
Anybody know what that rhythm is?
I know. Miss Bonnie, I don't know why cicada, but that's not the right one. I know it starts with a C. I can't.
Just something, you're out of sync. What
Yeah,
did it to you?
but-
I don't know.
But she loves the moon. She's a nocturnal, so don't fight your body.
Yeah.
Do something at night.
When do you
Find
work?
work at night. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do at
I
night.
wouldn't work at a convenience store.
Nope.
But
Not smart. But I mean,
you could do street sweeping.
um,
That's when street sweepers work.
some places are open 24/7, and I'm more, stocking over at Walmart. Not that I want you to work at Walmart. There's also some coffee houses that can be 24/7. There's depends on what part of the world you live in. You can do customer service online,
Oh,
and
that's true
stuff like
too.
that.
You could, Amazon.
And writing, yeah, you could write a book. But if you're drawn to the moon and you're very nocturnal, there's no reason to be up during the day other than to do some personal business. But then you could do that right after 8 in the morning, then go to sleep. I mean, yeah, there's plenty of ways to work around it. But you've got to find out what's best for you, your body, and your soul. You've set up for this this experience. It's just
So what?
making the most of it.
Look into brain hemisphere balancing. Email me. I'll get the name of the technique. All that stuff. Okay, so this is all emotionally based. That means it's correctable. Yeah, I don't think this nocturnal thing is a natural thing with you. There's something flipped. I think it's like a PTSD thing.
Well, it could be a natural. I love the moon at night.
Mm-hmm.
But you're a morning person. I'm a morning person. There's a few hours in the night that I don't really want to be awake, but that's just me. Hello, Amelia.
Okay, so we got to make your system uncrazy.
Yep. So email.
Email me. I'll get the name of that
Yep.
treatment, and then you can check out somebody at least for starters.
Hold on. I have something. Grounding sheets. But again,
Oh yeah, the
make the
grounding
most.
sheets.
If you are not sleeping at night, make the most of it. Do whatever you can to be productive.
Honest question. I'm new here. What's going on? Good,
We're reading.
good way to enter the room.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. We've got about 9 minutes to
What
go.
we do here is give you all the answers of the universe, all the wisdom of the universe.
Yep. So Bounty, KK. Oh, I think KK wanted a general. I think.
Hello, KK.
Are you still here? Who's still here
Another
from
pink heart.
the last hour?
Must be a girl. Do we have a? Who are we working with, KK?
KK. Because KK keeps coming in and I'm misreading them. Yes.
Why do I see you flailing swords? You're getting ready for a fight.
Flailing swords or
Well, they, you know, have you ever seen
practicing?
You see somebody, the Chinese or the karate stuff, and they're doing these routines with swords. That's what I'm seeing. And
Basically, yes, Emily. We are 9 minutes away, so KK will be the last one
she's
today.
practicing. Structured practicing. Why are we structured? Why are we practicing structure? She's like a warrior getting ready for a battle. Are you getting? Didn't we do Rob Hayden?
We did.
And KK. I don't know what the swords mean. Are you getting ready for a fight? Are you going into a battle? Are you taking on a project? Are you geared up to go conquer something? Something like that is what I'm getting. Okay. They're saying get ready for the fight. Is there some training you need to have in place for the next go around, whatever that is? They're saying be strong and stay postured. Oh, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing posture. You know, you don't want to walk in a coward position. You want to go in head up, strong, confident.
That's why the practice.
Yes.
Confidence.
So practice being walking. You know, when you walk into a room, you can read somebody's body language. Well, you want to walk in. Well, they said you're ready for the fight. I just heard that. Whatever. I don't like the word fight. I like to call it situation or. But you've been working on this. I think the training, the level of training that I'm seeing is not somebody just starting out for the first time. It's like they've got this routine down. It's like an ice skater. You don't see all the hours they spent getting to their routine, days, weeks, months.
Spiritual gifts, yes. Next career, but my immediate family does not.
Well,
tend
then get rid of them.
To try to, my immediate family does tend to try to cycle. Come on Tuesday night class. We'd love to have you.
Well, you know, you don't want to talk to. You're wasting. You want to find your own crowd. We see a lot of this on a Monday night class we're in. Yeah. People come in because they've had an experience in their life, and there's no one in their life
that can help them
connect with. Yeah. So that's not unusual.
And a lot of the Tuesday nights come to a lot of Monday nights come to Tuesday nights, so that you can meet another group of people and it's free. Monday nights in Phoenix, in Tempe, Arizona, is $15 each time. So
the other side of the coin you can do is you just talk about this all the time and you say, yes, I'm crazy, but I like this. This is who I am. And after they get used to what you're doing or they see it work for you, they're going to go, wait a minute. I've seen that happen also. If you just declare it, accept it, and decide that's who you are and project it rather than hiding in the shadows.
Yeah.
There's no reason for you to feel intimidated with your own people.
Once you're bold and confident enough, what other people say does not matter.
Yeah.
And that reminds me that I need to go to, let me get rid of this real quick. There is something that helps when it comes to that. These are the 4 agreements. Be impeccable
Love
with
it.
your words, speak with integrity. The main one is 2, don't take anything personally. I do not take anything personally. That's the one I work on every day because it's very, very important. Nothing others do is because of you. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality, their own dream. When you are immune to the opinions and actions of others, you won't be the victim of needless suffering. Okay?
You know what she's talking about, the KK thing? That's walking on eggshells when you can't be
Oh, yeah.
who you are. If you can't be who you are, that's not fun. And just to let everybody know, we're going to quit early today because Julia needs to take off here in a few minutes.
Yep.
And
So there's no more readings. You're going to go ahead and tap in.
yeah,
Let me get all these things out. And then the other thing I'm going to do is read my message one more time, and I will get it up online. Just have not had the moments to do so. Pretty much only want to talk about things of the spirit. And that's why you need to get with people who do that on a daily basis. And we're here for you. So come on into Tuesday night class.
They
Oh,
are here. Are you done?
No, yeah. You go ahead.
This is very lightly connected, but they're saying we're here with enthusiasm and are so excited to present ourselves today for the acknowledgement of the messages we have seen given. We have seen personal issues, we have seen controversial issues, we have seen health issues, and we have seen caring issues, and we have seen concerned issues, all of which are part of your physical existence. Those concerns, we'd want to suggest you amongst yourselves and reference to others, don't take others' messages as light. Everyone is going through something, somehow, some way, energetically, emotionally, and everyone's looking for that tranquil barrier, that midline place where you can sit and be okay either way. That's the theme that we noticed the most today. The projected images and the meanings sent forth from these two generally were in the area of live in the moment. Don't worry about the future. Everything's going to be okay. You have everything here right now. That's what we want to emphasize on top of what was presented. Those of you in turmoil are coming out of turmoil for a reason. If you're going into turmoil, you're going into turmoil for a reason, because each of these personas, or shall we say experiences, are taking you to another level of understanding. Those of you who have been hurt were hurt by someone to make you look at yourself more deeply. And those of you who are the hurters, we want you to take a better look at yourself. More often than not, it's the person who feels wounded that does the most work and gets the most value out of the confrontation. So we leave you with that message. Be who you are. Love yourself. Know that in every turmoil there is gifts. Every condition gives you a positive if you choose to look at it that way. Those in ill health, please take different looks, different views at your health condition, and proceed to practitioners that maybe you are not aware of or have not considered in the past. We wish you well, stay strong, stay joyful, and be brave until we meet again. Collective that's out. They've left the building.
Actually, they asked me to read a passage from Scott's book. Okay, this is Scott's question. Gabe, I have to ask, why would you love me so much? Of course, I'm flattered and I thank you, but what is the motivation for you to be so engaged? Why would you love so much the energy of Scott? What is in it for you? I mean that with curious affection. I have my limits with the people around me. When I see people give up on themselves, I don't want to come along for the ride. I just have to say, okay, see you later. Have a nice life. I don't have an agenda for another's outcome. I only know to present some options and let them choose and proceed on their own.
Wow.
I'm not one to beat a dead horse, so I just push on. How do you maintain such a constant, ongoing interest in my being at my side? Sorry. I don't see myself as that interesting. It is easy for, this is the
That's a Gabe's
collector's
response.
Yeah, it is easy for us to maintain the interest you speak of because, my son, you do not give up on yourself. Scott, you are not one to stop in your tracks and turn off. For the most part, when you are in a tight spot, you do whatever you can to wiggle out of it. If the way out is not immediately clear, you adjust your mind to the situation to make it a win for all involved.
Ooh, I forgot about that one. So wiggle out of it any way you can and make it a win-win for yourself and those you're having to deal with in the process.
Yeah.
Goosebumps on that
So
one.
I think that went,
Did they give your page number on that?
well, I just had it open.
I love how they connect with you on that.
I just opened it. I didn't get it.
Oh, okay.
It
Well,
was-
you opened it very appropriately.
Yep.
So those
Yeah.
of you struggling, hey, they're right next to you. If you quit, they'll quit. So if you keep moving, they're right there beside you.
So don't give up on yourself.
Yeah.
And even though you're starting a new chapter in your life, keep moving forward. Don't look back. I want to go back, but what is it? The Any Money song. Just go ahead and want to go back. It's really good.
Thanks for hanging with us today and putting up with our craziness.
Yes. Tomorrow morning will be Susan at around 10 a.m., before 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Sunday at 11 a.m., it's Bonnie and Stephanie with Psychic Sunday. At 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time-ish will be A5 Says and Sherry Berry. Monday for Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot. And that's tea time. Tuesday morning, I will be with Claudene in Sedona. We'll be going live from Sedona, which is a lot of energy, a lot of vortex up there. Okay. And so it's going to be a very special show. Tuesday evening will be Tuesday night class. And advice at SonoranMysticTarot.com. On Wednesday morning will be Bonnie. I'm not sure she'll be by herself or somebody else because I don't know if I'll be able to do that. We'll see. Wednesday night is A5 Says and Sonoran Mystic Tarot. And that's around 6 p.m.-ish Mountain Standard Time. And remember, everybody, time changes for you. We stay the same. So on Thursday morning will be Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot and Sonoran Mystic Tarot. And we will be back Mountain Standard Time, 9 a.m. next week. And that's an hour different for all of you out there.
Haha, we don't change.
We don't change. We stay the same. Anyway, love you all. Thank you so much. Remember to rise above with love.
Until we meet again, hasta la vista.
Thank you so much. Have a great one. Great weekend.
Peace, love, and love.